What's up and welcome to week 74 of the Manga Club. I'm joined today by Cece,
Yo,
William,
Hey.
co-host Alyssa,
What's up?
and as always, your host, me. Today we read, I've never questioned how to pronounce this till just now,
Maruko.
Maruko-chan. And the first two volumes, 16 chapters, a pretty light read. Interesting art because they do the very typical high school drawn anime girl art, but then very gruesome, horrific creatures. So that's pretty cool. Before we get into it,
Say
I'm
that
just
we're
gonna-
on Spooky Week or Spooky Month.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's also a Spooktober, so we're exclusively reading scary manga, gruesome manga. Whether it's the art, whether it's the context, whether it's a psychological thriller or a slasher. Gore just for the sake of gore, which some of this is. With that being said, I'll read the synopsis and we can get right into this, Ma. Let me turn this off because I'm already over it. Oh shit. Go back to gallery. There we go. Yes. Okay. Miko is a typical high school student whose life turns upside down when she suddenly starts to see gruesome and hideous monsters. Despite being completely terrified, Miko carries on with her daily life, pretending not to notice the horrors that surround her. She must endure the fear in order to keep herself and her friend Hannah out of danger, even if that means coming face to face with the absolute worst. Blending both comedy and horror, Maruko-chan tells the story of a girl who tries to deal with the paranormal by acting indifferent towards it.
Yes.
What were the initial impressions? Has anyone seen the first episode of the anime? I think Cece and Will.
I think, yeah, just us probably.
And it's on Funimation. Is that an exclusive?
I think so. Usually when it goes to one, it doesn't come together.
let me check quickly.
It's not a Crunchyroll, I know that.
Yeah, it's just Funimation.
I was going to say, I know Funimation is officially bragging that they got certain exclusives. That's where I watched the full dive.
Yeah.
Outside of that, initial impressions, Alyssa, what do you think?
I enjoyed it. I felt like we could have probably pushed a little bit more into what we actually read because the chapters are so quick. Because they spend a lot of the first volume just setting up the world. And then there's the subtle drops of new characters throughout the last little bit. And you can tell that there's going to be more added onto the story. So I enjoy what I read so far.
I hear you. Fantastic. Will, what'd you think?
Well, this is my second time reading it, sort of. First time I got to like chapter 6 and I stopped because I was like, well, if it's just going to be, oh, there's a scary thing, let's ignore it every chapter. I was like, eh. The art was good, but if that was the only thing. Reading the second time where it's like, okay, well, I'm going to read the 16 chapters. You start getting semblance of an actual story building.
Hmm.
So I actually really enjoyed it and ended up reading the whole thing that's out.
Yeah, definitely the comedy of her seeing horrific things didn't really feel like the conflict. It felt more like the comic relief. So to
Mhm.
lean on that for like the first 6-8 chapters was a little much. Cece, what'd you think of it?
I agree with what everyone said so far, and I don't think I can add on really.
Yeah, the only other thing
Okay.
I'll add on that I was talking to Alyssa about was this definitely has like those teenage Thrasher flick feels where it's just they're in the locker room changing in their bra and panties just for the sake of it. Girls are texting photos of themselves in bras just for the sake of it. Meanwhile, there's like a horrible killer ghost thing haunting everyone that everyone's oblivious to. So I don't mind those vibes because as a kid, those used to be my favorite, like Friday night blockbuster rentals. Where I was like, oh, Freddy versus Jason, that is awesome. We're guaranteed to see at least a tit or two. That being said, yeah. Or Nightmare on Elm Street, that was the other one that had a lot of pointless nudity. You want to go upstairs for a back rub? I know what back rub means. And then she goes
Also,
anyways.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'll take that back rub. Let me kiss you. Don't worry, I've been smoking
Oh.
menthols. They don't make my breath stink.
What's the line from Superbad? Funny thing about my back, it's not my cock.
It was definitely weird. I didn't enjoy the movie Manic because those two were in super bad together. I'm like, I know these guys are hilarious. I don't give a shit about this show.
Oh, the Emma Stone and
Jonah Hill.
thing?
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
you know the
I watched
dialogue
that.
that has been exchanged between these two back in like 2007 or 8, whenever that movie came out. Yeah, them trying to be serious about, I'm having such a hard time focusing, so I'll take your drugs. What's that weird like draw? Emma Stone puts it doesn't matter. Why don't we get right into the panels and I'll spin the wheel.
And that's the first time in a while that I had like over 10.
Mhm.
The
Wheel of Truth. Almost 20.
There it is.
The wheel of truth. Or in the wheel of horror.
the wheel.
Sorry. The wheel of pain.
You should see if there's like a spooky wheel you can find.
Oh, what? Okay, I officially have to do that. You guys got to filibuster. I'll be here.
Well, I was laughing at Jeff. Oh, backstory. Jeff is actually in a lot of pain right now. He's very,
My
very.
backstory.
Oh God, I wasn't doing that. But he had to go to chiropractor, get some X-rays done because he was a bit of a fender bender. They just wanted to do a thorough check on making sure everything's all okay. So he sends me pictures of his X-rays. I'm like, you should just get like, ask them to give you a photo of that, and that can just be your display picture on All Things for Spooktober. Just your skeleton.
That whole thing freaked the shit out of me. I had no idea inside my fleshy meat sack there was a skeleton.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh fuck. I'm trying to remember the lyrics to that Tim Robbins. Bones came out the ground. No.
The bones
Ah.
are in the whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They're trying to do some shit. No, don't do it.
Bones are their dollars.
Bones are their dollars. They've never seen so much food as this.
Was it? Was it during the fucking Die Dark one? You guys really kept saying that because they're literally exchanging bones for currency.
The worms are their dollars. The bones are their money. What the hell are
So
you
dumb.
doing, man? We had a perfectly good song. What are you talking? He just wanted spooky stuff. When the hell did he say that? I don't know.
You can imagine someone tapping their keyboard every 5 seconds to get to the wheel.
Ah, shit. We gotta. What? I can just add, instead of adding your people's names, I can just add images. That is fantastic.
Oh no.
I don't have spooky images prepped, and I'm not going to take everyone's time doing that. So here we go. All right, can everyone see?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me just make sure I'm also sharing sound, because I hate when I don't share sound. Apparently, this has a.
You count?
What's his name?
Yeah, anytime it. Would you go up, you stupid ass? There we go.
Who's the photo?
Yeah, there's
Who's
like
the special
extra.
guest?
Yeah, I just put it in there for the sake of putting it in there. Because it looks
Okay.
spoopy. Okay, I'll get rid of it. All right, let's see who's going first. I got to get my code. And we spin the wheel of horror. Ah! Very spooky stuff. God, that was annoying. Who can guess who the manga cat is?
Gans.
Jan's the manga cat. That's Alyssa. Alyssa, you share your panels first. I think that's the first time you've ever shared your panels first.
I think so.
We still have first tier, 74 weeks into this manga club.
Oh, come on, there you go. Taking a little bit longer.
One day we'll get this even.
Oh, you need to let me.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, Joe.
Man, I've
Yes.
never seen so much food as this. Hell doesn't have as much food as this.
What?
Man, it's still a part of the song.
Oh.
There you go. I don't think mine just shares in reverse order here. I like this one just because for the sake of it being spooky.
With that
It's a good-
super clean leg and that really dirty leg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think this whole chapter, this was the only instance of it,
A
something
ghost.
spooky coming up. It was like pretty normal day, pretty normal day. She's all excited that it was normal day, and then boom. Not even safe.
I wondered a lot throughout this manga, why didn't she just start wearing sunglasses? She can hold, it's like checking out girls' breasts at the beach. You just put sunglasses on, you're fine. We can move on.
Right.
I'll see myself out.
That'd be appreciated.
Uh,
Yeah, thank you.
This one, they take a detour to specifically to the shrine because she's hoping being near holy sites is going to help. Big reveal of getting this help from this big ass spirit, who then looks. I think later on that happens in the chapter shortly after the scene. This big guy is communicating to like two little mini things, and it looks like hey, like follow her, because it's revealed later that they're going through another tunnel, and those two spirits pop up again. And the other reason why I like them is because it looks cool.
Mhm.
Very well designed. And,
I was talking to Jeff about this one. It's like, what's your favorite Meebly film?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out. There's another one that came up. Was it the Troll? No.
yeah,
I think I might have saved it. I definitely saved one
Friend
of these
Troll.
Studio Ghibli
Mhm.
knockoff names.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Prince Mononoke, The Cat Returns. I was like, what was the last one? And
It was
Jeff
a
figured
My
out
Neighbor
it was-
Totoro
Yeah.
reference,
That's
Yeah.
what I guessed, yeah.
but I
was
can't
like,
remember
oh,
what they
that
had
makes
called
sense. This one's just cool color panel. Freaky.
That's just me having a panic attack in public.
I always find like her pain expressions in each and like every photo or when they're trying to be all cute and friendly. It's like I'm in so much pain and scared right now.
Kind of weird that nobody checks up on her. She's crying in every photo.
You are seriously making us worried.
This one again, just a cool scary panel. Really well
Mhm.
done. There's a couple times it gave off the vibes of like scary stories to tell in the dark. I don't know if anyone remember that one.
Never watched it.
I don't think
Oh no,
so.
it was
horror.
a book. It was a book initially.
Oh,
And the book was
didn't read it.
notorious for having really spooky, like watercolor looking horror scenes. I'll bring that up later, but yeah, very much kind of the vibe in some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that there's just so much dark in that last panel, you can't even tell, or I mean, you can barely tell that he's wearing overalls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So cool.
Oh, one of Jeff's slasher teen thingies of like, oh my god, I just got more pissed off at this. Yeah.
I might have, it's Hana's big blunder.
Yeah. Dumb. Does
Are you
not
saying
happen.
you haven't accidentally just forgot to put your underwear back on?
Nope. Have not.
I don't think in my life. It's like part of the process of being hygienic, and I'm pretty hygienic.
Oh, this part I found just funny. This background thing because this is an
Morning.
instance where yeah, they just passed that scary spirit again, ignores completely, goes back into the wall, comes back out again morning. It's a funny image just to know that this thing just keeps popping out. Scary panel just for the sake of scary panel. I think even though she goes on to the next part of this saying that, oh, it always goes away when you kind of look back
Mm-hmm.
and it's still there.
This is a cool scene in the anime.
I think I'm gonna have to watch that first episode.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's all I said.
Cool. Do you think this would be worth revisiting as a Mon Club? Or just kind of one and done?
I think it'd be worth revisiting. I think there's only enough for like one more episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe next October.
Hell yeah. And what would you rate it? Let's go 15 jelly beans.
I would rate it probably 11, 12, just because I wasn't able to get like right into the full story yet.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Are you gonna check out the anime?
I'll like to check out the first episode.
Hell yeah. You always have to at least watch the first season of an anime to really get it. I'm just kidding. Just make sure you comment about it on my anime list and give it a pretty high rating there, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, we're gonna reveal our rankings at the end of the episode.
We could, yeah. I mean, they're all in the chat already, so yeah. Oh, we should have just went in order of the ranking. That would have been a cool thing. Well, I mean,
Like-
technically, we kind of are.
Don't
We'll
go for, like,
see how the
bottom
wheel.
top.
We'll
the
see how the
wheel
wheel
line.
treats us. All right, let's go back to the wheel. The wheel of death. Oh shit! Host, I need permission to share my
Oh
screen.
shit!
You guys, come on.
I didn't give her
You think
permission. I
that
just
is our
made her
number?
host. Miguchi.
There you go.
Aye. All right, back to the wheel. The wheel of death.
Is there a way to turn that off?
Breloom Nest. That is Cece.
I thought Cece would be the teacup.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You guessed wrong.
Apparently.
Well, Cece gave me the Breloom Nest, so. This is the Breloom Nest. Wah.
Hmm.
The Breloom Nest. The nest of horror. Okay. Shit. Ow. Exorcism 2.
I just had two things. It's like, first off, like, it's like, I don't think it's like sad or anything, but I kind of get a feeling that she's been seeing them for like a tiny bit, so I don't get why she didn't look these up before. And secondly, her pants look so uncomfortable.
Just riding right up
Way
there.
too tight.
I cannot imagine trying to sleep in like a capri tight.
Oh, so when they were talking about Miss Donut, it kept saying MD, so I thought they were talking about McDonald's. And I was so
Okay.
confused, and they were like, "There's a 50% off sale." I was like, "At McDonald's?" I was like,
Yeah, I was good. I thought it was like McDonald's too.
was like,
Yeah, I
never
definitely
heard
thought it was
doing
McDonald's.
that.
You can see her frilly bra through her shirt.
Donuts for well-being.
We're talking about donuts. She got them pancakes. Okay.
Oh, I just thought this chapter was cool. The dog and cat thing they had, or just cats,
Mhm.
I guess.
Hmm.
We can't trust him.
Yeah, shout out to the other dude.
And then this guy,
The holy cat keeper.
they're trying to give away a stray cat, but they don't know who to give it to.
Yeah.
The
I do
one
like
with the
how
good kitty spirits.
It comes up a
obviously.
couple times. I think this and I can't remember if it's the one we read or not. But they show like like the good spirits are like all white and shit.
It's kind of alluded to a few times, yeah. Because there's, I think, right at the end of one of the chapters that we read, one of the teachers is pregnant.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
that was in what we read or not.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because just kind of alluding to that, that's her other unborn child that she miscarried.
Yeah.
I thought this was cool actually.
That reveal I did
I
not see
had to,
coming.
I had to go back and reread.
Same.
Mhm.
Turns out the dad was a ghost. And when I went and reread, I like was checking to see if they messed up or something and like made him interact with someone, but he never did.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Really well done.
Yeah. I think it'd be really cool in the anime because obviously there's a lot of anime fans who don't read the manga. If at the introduction of Ghost Dad, if he like you know how, like scenes have transitions where it's like boom boom, where right before the transition even starts, you just see Dad like slightly float up and to the left. And then boom boom.
Hmm.
I already showed him once, I think, just for like a few seconds.
Yeah, they showed it in the first episode.
Was he transparent?
Nope.
No.
He wasn't a transparent?
Nope.
Ha, 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 ha. I'll try and make like a. I don't know if anyone watched the movie Ghost Dad.
What?
There's a movie called Ghost Dad, and it's I believe Richard Pryor who gets into a car accident and he's a ghost and then has to go and like try and be with his kids and whatnot. It's called Ghost Dad.
You sure you're just not talking about Tim Allen as a snowman?
Or
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Ghost Dad from 1990.
What a reference. What the hell?
Yeah, I couldn't remember the movie well enough to make like a good quote to it, but anyway.
Starring Bill Cosby.
Oh, Bill Cosby, not Richard Pryor. Maybe that's why I kind of blocked from my mind.
You see Ghost Bill Cosby. Give it a look. You're the pudding.
Oh, and I just thought this part was funny because she kept going, isn't this the girl you bullied and stuff like that? Like she's okay with her friend bullying another person.
Just happy.
Just choked her out, you know.
It's a different culture over there. God, you don't know Japan.
I hated the way you said that.
I thought it was cool, but then I thought of like if the ghosts weren't there, like if she looks so awkward, the way she's standing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her that eye on her hoodie reminds me so much of the eye on the Sheikah outfits for like Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah,
That
you
is
just
cool.
need, like a stick
that.
under it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
All right, how many marbles out of 15 would you rate this?
Maybe 10, just because the fan service is a bit much. But then Will said he doesn't remember it, so hopefully
It goes
it'll-
away after the first couple of like chapters.
Does it? Oh,
It's
okay.
still kind of there, but it's never like as prominent as it is in that those
And
first like.
Actually, when I was watching the anime, the first half isn't anything from the manga, and there's like barely any fan service. So I thought they weren't doing that for the anime. But then the second half is like the first chapter, and then they throw in all the fan service.
When she's just in her pajamas bent over, I'm like, that's just unnecessary.
Yeah, they show a scene of her going to the bathroom, like this.
No.
Bathroom is such a weird niche that I think is getting a little traction in its popularity, and I don't want it. I don't want it. You're already watching the anime, Cece. Do you think you will continue watching it?
Probably, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Animation is
Yeah,
really
that-
well done.
Is it? I really, you know what? I think after this, I'll probably watch an episode at least.
The ghosts are like CG, but it doesn't look bad.
Just Ghost. I'm sorry. I wish Rob was here. He would have given me shit for that.
Oh, this doesn't count as your scary watch.
Yes, it does.
No, it
We
doesn't.
have watched Venom. We have watched Digimon Ghost, and then reading this counts as another spooky thing.
Does not
Yeah.
count.
I do not do horror well.
Kind of sad he went to Venom without me. Not gonna lie.
Oh, it's a last minute invite. I'm just kind
Oh,
of grateful
Dad.
for it. Yeah. Fucking 4 people and some popcorn. Alyssa's dad dropped like $100+. I'm like, Jesus God.
Yeah, it sounds
Movies are
alright.
so expensive.
Yeah, he was grateful he had the points and he also had leftover gift cards. So I think it dropped
Oh, yeah.
down quite a bit.
He's like handing them the thing. They're like, "Where's your points card?" He's like, "I have a gift card." So they take it. Oh, sorry, wait, you got to swipe it. He's like, "All right, and I also have points." And they're like, oh, "Sir, we are okay." Hold on 1 second. To like repunching the whole thing. I'm like, hell yeah, make him overwork. That's awesome. All right, let's go back to the Wheel of Death. The wheel of death, death. Off the blood of the youth.
I forgot that there's music there again.
Korean teacup. That is William.
I figured. It's like there's no way Jeff's not missed headband.
If I ever get a tattoo, like my next tattoo, it's just gonna be the mist waves right on my forehead.
With the slash.
No, I'm just gonna slash myself. We're messed up in this bitch. You would save this panel. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would. It's like the first time you get to see the ghost. It was dope. Also, oh yeah, I just realized there's like faces in his stomach.
Mhm.
I wish I had that death growl. Like a metal singer. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just a cool panel. I do
You
like
ever
how
look in-
the scenery around it too.
You ever look in someone's eyes and ask, "Can you see me?" You wouldn't get it.
Okay.
That's just a sweet panel with the guy.
You ever caught blood on a cat? Oh no, wait, the cat fucked his face up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Meow.
Aw,
cute.
Yeah.
That'd have been sweet if the cat was like, "Whoo." I give you guys gold.
Just yeah, I don't know. Just a ghost eating ghosts.
And there's a bit of a reveal at the end of the thing that we read up to.
Yeah, it's like their passage to the afterlife. Or some
It's
shit.
Weird, yeah.
I just like the fact that ghosts are riding on a kite.
Gotta live it
They
up.
just graffiti some kid's kite.
What I be doing?
The Woody
It's
Day
like-
go after the kites.
Some lazy ass bullying. Give me your kite, kid. And you draw all over it, a bunch of dicks. Here's your kite back, loser. Dude, he drew a squid. I thought it was like 8 penises. Turns out it's one red squid.
I just like this one because I just thought it was funny that her bracelet exploded so hard you can like see the impacts in the old lady's face.
Yeah, I thought it was super hot that she shot pearls all over grandma's face.
God damn it, Jeff. I mean, she's a new woman
Knocked him
now.
out there, right?
Oh yeah, just the exploding happening.
Yeah. Them orbs.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, that's why I said yes, the orbs. I'm like, there's so many orbs. I was trying to say it's a cool panel. But I don't want to say, oh, orbs, right? Lots and lots of orbs. I mean, that's just creepy enough. Not just like I had to say it.
Yeah, I think I saved the same panel.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great reveal.
Mhm. Except Dad didn't have the
Yeah, the weird
Another thing.
gruesomeness.
yeah.
It's a malevolent. It's a not a malevolent, benevolent spirit.
What does that word mean for those who don't know what it means?
Benevolent, good.
Oh,
The spirit
I
that
never
was
knew
behind
that.
the dad?
Hmm?
The spirit that was behind the dad?
Oh no, the spirit behind the dad is probably just
Yeah.
I do like how they do talk to each other though.
Yeah, this dad did have words with the other spirit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's my pudding.
the guy with the cats had a I assume his dead wife as a normal
Yeah.
spirit too. So
True.
Mhm. Oh, benevolent.
The only
yeah.
difference is the dad just looked normal as opposed to like the white guy.
yeah,
Yeah, she looked like she had like a spirit thing going off her,
Mhm.
like energy.
Just crying. You can see the spirit in the eyes too.
Yeah, that's the reverse of the other panel.
Hmm.
Can you see me with the one big glass thing? The one with the overalls. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to think this is what he was seeing. Oh, she's looking me dead in the eyes and crying.
And you
I
just
can see
know
my
he
own
cannot see me.
reflection in the windows to her soul. I see my own reflection, but I better ask, can you see me? She
She's an
puckers her
emotional
lips.
girl.
I mean, you'd be crying too if your bus was late. Come on. No.
Oh man, I hate the 16.
I just like how the ghosts are murdering each other, and there's just
Yeah.
the friend in the background with the dog.
Anna
dog
and her
looks
dog, yeah.
traumatized.
Yeah, I love that little detail of dogs can see spirits.
Yeah.
The dog's losing his goddamn mind. Oh, what a great little photo.
Yeah, this is a
Our
little
panel.
bit of odd one because it was eating all the little
Yeah.
Mhm.
people tip.
Yeah, it looked like he was using his claws to as sticks and then roasting them in the aura of Hana and then bringing them back and munching them.
Hmm.
Or to kill them, maybe? I wasn't really sure what was going on.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Again, all her pictures.
Yeah.
So weedy.
Yeah, just like it's like the cute typical anime thing, and then just the gruesomeness going on in the background.
Mhm.
Especially when you see how like that deer looking creature actually opened its mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like the gaping dragon almost from
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
Just
2.
this way instead of this way.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah.
She's so horrible.
Yeah.
Like you think at some point, especially when she went down that back alley and just walked through some spirit, and she's like, "I'm okay now." That like,
And then it has to go back because Anna dropped something.
yeah, I have to do that 2 more times. Ah, shit.
Yeah. I thought I saved the other panel with the other names, but I guess not. Save panels, Alyssa, just for the
Yeah.
favorite Mibli films.
Yeah.
Oh man, did no one save the fucking brother wanting to bath with his sister, and then like there's a little note in the corner that says "perfectly normal"?
There's a reason why I didn't want to save it.
Fucking hell.
Bring
one?
it into it.
When he walks in on her in the bath and he's like, "Sister, we should just bathe together."
Oh,
And she's like scared because she sees a spirit in the corner, and he's like, "Oh, what was I thinking? Never mind." And she's like, "No, come back. I'll watch your back."
yeah.
There's a note in the corner of that panel saying perfectly normal sibling behavior.
It's a Japanese culture thing.
Very
They like
much.
bathe
Okay.
together to usually a certain age, or I don't know what age, but I just say this one because he's like, it'd be cool if I had a line or something on it. He's wearing a shirt with a koala on it.
What a funny detail. I didn't
Yeah,
catch that at all. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I saved it. Oh, this ghost is fucking cool.
Hmm.
Just slashing at people.
Yeah, it's the
That's-
reveal at the end of this chapter. I think it's just like I need to stop and get another pair of underwear.
Yeah. Because she has to stand there as it goes and slashes
Yeah.
at him. Or at her. I thought this was a cool reveal. Their new like teacher is just the person they wouldn't give the cat to before because all the dead cats around him.
Mhm.
I think it's like the end of like
Yeah, this is the last one. Oh, I think there was like the 16.5, and that was with the good cat dude.
yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was. I would have read it.
Yeah. I always rate it 0.5.
I didn't see the 0.5.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah,
Yeah,
this is a sweet panel.
I had MangaDex screwing up for me, so I read it on a different website, and then I lost my place. So I went back to MangaDex, and yeah, I noticed there's a little differences. I mean, I paid for this. That looks so cool.
Yeah, I
The
think
only
this is
thing
like
missing from that
I think
is
this is
like
like one of
a
the
happy
art
fog.
panels in the 16.5. If I
Mhm.
remember correctly. But yeah, just a cool fucking looking panel.
Yeah, like this 9-tailed fox with a skull head thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's dope. We can just sit here and take that in.
I'm surprised no one saved the vagina face chick.
Oh, her. Well, there was kind of 2 vagina faces. I saved the other one. I thought the clit forehead was a little obvious, so I didn't want to save it.
Ah, I guess maybe didn't save it for good reason.
I also didn't save any underwear ass shots. Actually, I think I did, if I'm not mistaken. I might have saved one just to explain my high school slasher. All right, Will, how many Generation 3 iPod shuffles out of regular old cell phones would you rate this?
Don't even know how to quantify that.
Quantify is too big of a word for our audience. I think you're kind of isolating people right now.
That's
I mean, alienating.
I think isolating is I don't know.
And alienated is equally the same amount of a
Yeah.
challenging word.
Hey, heads up to the audience. They both mean the same thing.
Depends
Uh,
on context.
How many of the 99 beers on the wall have you drank? 99 bottles of beer.
Out of 99,
How
out of
much
what
would
we
you take
read, I'd probably get a bit
down?
like 70, 75 beers.
It's a lot of
But
beer.
I would give it more based on what comes after.
Spoilers.
Mm-hmm. I don't want my mind pre-blown. Because then
Not
I'm
like a-
reading this and I'm watching
not
this
like a
waiting
ton
for my
more, but
mind to be
like-
blown.
I think it gets better.
All right, cool.
Okay.
With that being said, let's go back to the wheel. The wheel of death. I wish I had like a good scary witch laugh. I can just use that at pocket. I scared my cats.
I think you nailed
Hey,
it
it's
then.
Melissa. Huh?
I
I'll
said,
probably
I think
scare
you
my
nailed
roommate
it
too.
then. Yeah. I think
downstairs.
he would have gotten used to it by now.
Who was that cackling, green skinned, wart nosed, black pointed hat wearing roommate I have upstairs? All right, let's see these panels. The panels of truth. Oh, this is how I cheated my way around the locker scene. So a lot of girls are in their bras and panties in these in chapter 2 or 3.
It's something like that.
Yeah, so a lot of fan service early on, but again, very much like a Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger type movie. Pointless nudity for pointless nudity, and then it drops off hard while they keep going with the horror stuff. Very much those vibes, like a late night Saturday, Friday vibe kind of thing. And this also showed Hannah is the girl in the back saying thank goodness, and Miko's on the left there with the quivering lips. Very much drawn the same. And then you look at the gruesome head at the top there, and I just thought that fucks the pose was really cool. Same thing, except that it kind of looks like the kitty's giving the finger. I like
As the kitty
It's
would.
like, oh look, it's a kitty cat, and the kitty cat's like, "Fuck you, ghost." I really like the design of this like hanging man thing, and all he says is "itchy." What in the hell? That is terrifying. And also, Hannah's running, so it's like, what the fuck? No, really cool panel. They did this a few times where they put a person's body right in the middle of the entire page and then did panels around it. Very cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that too often. Very much what Alyssa was saying with the
Always
crying
crying.
reactions, where this friend is always like horrified, deeply disturbed, but the other friend's like, haha, I won't let them get away with this. They broke your bracelet, and clearly, like, the only time they acknowledge her crying, they think it's because of a bracelet. But she's been crying the entire time. She's never
it's
had
like,
a bracelet before
It's like,
this.
let's go back and complain. No, I don't want to go through there again.
Please don't. It's the worst. And then it's the power of friendship, every anime, of course. I sincerely thought that would be like a turning point in the manga. Like she'd put it on and then maybe get like a mist or something. I don't know what I was envisioning, but something. Being like, oh no, a ghost is here, but then like not only would it ward them off, but it would also like make them realize that she's aware of them. Like I thought maybe that's the direction they would go, not immediately just blam all over grandma's face.
To word it like that.
Blam.
The beads
Yeah.
blam when they explode.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of
Orbs.
orbs.
Lots of
Orb.
orbs. Oh, and this guy, so fucking funny. I laughed out loud when I got to this panel. She's like, huh? I need my 50 yen back, and then he just fucks off.
Yeah, that's 500, Jeff. Come on, can't you read?
Yours
sorry,
sounds like
500.
AirPods.
Down there.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
Dude can't hear her. She's like, ah. This is so when Alyssa said vagina face, this is like vagina crotch, but also vagina face.
Is this vagina face or is this face vagina?
I guess both. It's still horrifying. Like it's like one of those things where it's like the more you look at it, the worse it gets. Because there's her 500 yen. She's not going to pick it up. Clearly, big Attack on Titan dickhead over here is looking at her. the three little, she keeps referring to these things as roaches. There's three roaches there. I don't know if you've dissected the photo or not yet, but there's three of them there. And it looks like blood or something.
I don't know.
And then that head that dude's going to hide in just reminds me of the egg from Berserk. There was a lot here. I like this panel. Oh yeah, this was the reveal of Ghost Dad. Again, looking at his body, there's like no aura. He's not floating or anything. It's almost like still cheating a little bit, where like the mom can see him, maybe. Because wouldn't the mom be staring at her crying daughter, unless the mom's dead too? And then he's like giving some like horse face thing shit. No, Mad Pudding. Miko
Again,
gave it to
In
me.
tears.
Again, forever in tears. I saw a ghost. Is that why you're crying? It was the ghost of my father.
As far as Alyssa didn't say this one.
Yeah, little two-tailed cats. And
Yeah,
then
why didn't I see
when
that? I must have like just went by it too quickly.
I want to say this is from the 16.5 chapter. I don't know if you read that one.
Yeah, I did. I just can't remember if I might have missed it then.
Okay. I saw
that
that
was
panel.
good.
I'm like, Alyssa's gonna say this for sure. 3 cats.
Two of them
hungry
being
cats?
ghost kitties.
two-tailed ghost kitty. Yeah, a lot of people save this panel. It looks like there's like a human legs being devoured in the back there. Tentacles or tails thrashing, pouring rain, and then of course Hannah forever with the glowing aura that kills demons. Like
Was it
what's her nut
glowing,
horrified?
though? Or like a that kills them? I thought it's like they make a point to saying that it's like attracting them in a weird way.
Yeah, they like absorb like the energy from her mana.
Oh, I thought it was the
They
opposite,
made
where
the,
like she
They, like,
glows
feed
so
off it.
brightly with pure energy that she keeps
It's
killing.
like if it gets like big enough and they like get into it, but they can like siphon off of it kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
they're
actually
saying it's
so
like almost like a
attractive.
moth to the flame type of attraction.
Yeah, Bobby Boy. This kind of reminded me a little bit of Prison School with that whole suddenly there's like summoning spell bullshit. But this is just, oh, I can't remember that chick's name.
I don't remember it either. But yeah, it's just her imagination.
Julia?
Uriah?
From our translation.
Uriah?
Wow. I have the
She's
picture.
misinterpreting
Uriah.
a lot of Miko's actions. So she sees her just tying her shoe and removing something, but she like throws a pebble away and she's like, oh, she put down a charm and she's setting a barrier. And I found this shit really funny.
Mhm.
Oh, and then of
Totally.
course the bottom left there. Oh, she's flexing on me.
All she did was fall.
Yeah, all she do is trip, and then she loses her mind. Oh. And also, Miko is protecting the Yurei. This is where she finally decides to confront her demons.
Still
And then
talking
she's
'cause I
like,
can hear him
"F-
downstairs.
Fuck that, huh?
They probably picked up on his end.
We lost you completely for that last whole explanation of this panel.
Is it good now?
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. No, I was saying, for this panel, it seemed like she was ready to finally confront her demons, and I was like, is this one of those goddamn things where someone should confront their own traumas, sit in that pain bullshit? And then she takes a hard right and says, fuck that. I'm just gonna get myself a red bean soup,
Some sweet
which I thought
red beans.
was hilarious. You can almost see like the jeans sagging demon being disappointed.
Well, he's like wheat.
I even noticed he was wearing jeans.
Yeah,
No,
they're sagging. That's either a charm on her backpack or a tattoo on his stomach.
I like to think it's a tattoo on his stomach.
Hey, you ever get a tattoo, or would you ever get a tattoo of sticking around? Say no more. Bradley, get real. I'd probably rate this two-tailed kitties out of 3.
Good rating.
Yeah, not too much of this. Really like the art of it, like the humor of it. again, the juxtapose between the great gruesome graphics and the just high school chicks trying to get through the day was phenomenal. I'm definitely watching the anime because in the my anime list Fantasy League Fall 2021, I have this as one of my mainstays. I don't think I'll ever bench it unless it falls off hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of
and-
the biggest earners.
Yeah, exactly. And with that being said, I think that's the conclusion of week 74. Does anyone have any final thoughts?
Nope.
Do we want to go through our My Anime League Fantasy League positions right now? Week 2. We finally got some
Yeah.
points because some animes are finally airing.
Do
I
it.
think right now CC's trumping us.
Yeah, I think CC's
We don't use that word here.
Sorry, CC is biting us.
Yeah, CC is People's Party of Canada ing us.
Oh God. But yeah, CC's like what? So they do that kind of opposite ranking. The lower the number you are, the better.
Oh,
We
really?
want to be number 1.
Yeah, it's closest to number 1 is the real winner.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I misheard that. I thought I meant the other way around, like higher.
Yeah, us too. I was all excited, like, ah, shit, Alyssa's ahead of me, but good for her, you know? And then I found out, no, I'm actually beating her. Good for me.
So CC, then Wills, what's your at?
I'm at 21,135, so I'm behind CC, but ahead of you guys.
Who are you guys at?
I'm at 23,961, so I think that puts me in third of everyone here. We're missing Robert this week.
25,144. And Rob hasn't checked in with what his ranking is anywhere yet.
Because Rob.
Yeah, it's gonna be a. What's the word I'm looking for? Next week, I think most of them will have aired already.
Yeah, I have 2 that haven't aired yet.
Yeah, I have 3 that still haven't aired.
I feel like I'm acing the wrong one this week. I know some animes are gonna have like a strong first week and then just drop hard. So I aced Meko-chan just because we're reading it this week, and I'm down like that. You know me. I'm essentially OPP. Yeah, you know me. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Platinum airs on Friday.
So if I got it correctly, it's Alyssa, me, Will, CC right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And Rob somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the mix. I don't think he's awake though, he's not active, but doesn't matter. We'll figure that out later. Alrighty. We'll be sure to check in with week 3 of the My Anime League Fantasy Anime League Fall 2021. Make sure we got Rob's stats before we come in. And with all that being said, next week we are reading a horror manga. However, we haven't settled on it yet. Today I was joined by Will,
Hey.
Cece,
Goodbye.
co-host Alyssa, and me as always. Bye.